In an interview with Empire magazine, James Gunn reveals that the person who was responsible for firing him directly in the summer of 2018 had a whole lot of trouble sleeping after that was done because it was done as a knee-jerk reaction to the internet demanding it. So I think most of you know this story. If you don't, just a quick catch-up. Summer of 2018, James Gunn was fired by Disney literally overnight before anybody could say anything, including the likes of Kevin Feige, the man running Marvel Studios, because it was done without him even knowing. Once it was discovered that James Gunn had some bad comedy tweets back about a decade ago, that was all they needed. Well, thanks to Empire Magazine, he talks a little bit about this. And he says that, it was a very stressful and weird situation. He reveals that it was also Alan Horn who fired him, and that this situation was just something really bad for everybody. He also says that, the reports that we heard that Kevin Feige was on Gunn's side the entire time is true, and that Alan Horn ultimately had trouble sleeping knowing that he made a mistake, but things were already in motion. Now, also, I think some of you might realize that Alan Horn recently left Disney, and now he works for WB. So now they're, again, in the same position where James Gunn has bosses above him, Alan Horn being one of them. So it's funny how these things kind of come around, but look at how everything kind of unfolded, right? James Gunn was fired. He got hired really quickly for the Suicide Squad. Then Marvel hires him back. He's now leading the DCU. I mean, it's safe to say that if he was never fired from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, we would have got that film at least 3 years ago, because it was set to start production literally months before he was fired. And also, if you really think about it, he would not have ended up in the DCU. Like, they would have full on pressed forward with whatever ideas they had in the last year or two, which could have been throwing more money at the Snyderverse or trying to let The Rock control everything, which, I'm glad we didn't end up in those situations.